I'm going to show you a short clip of a video lecture from the Coursera horse course, and then I will give you a brief analysis after the clip.
So this is just the outlaying area of the horse and the external anatomy, and I know it kind of looks a lot at first, but once you start calling it and getting used to calling certain terms, it becomes relatively easy. And before we jump in and kind of look at specific areas of the horse, I did want to bring this up that 70% of a horse's weight is in its front end. And, we're going to look at skeletal anatomy briefly, and you'll see, some of the reasons why. But, not only do you have the large, chest, shoulders, but the neck and the head all forward of the horse. So that's where a lot of weight is in these animals. Now, if we just focus in on, the front portion of the horse, you can start at the bottom of the chin, or what we call the throat latch, working its way over. And I did kind of want to highlight the crest here, and that just is the area running, all along down the neck. And sometimes you'll hear people say a horse is cresty. Now, sometimes that means, they're arching their neck. We see this with stallions quite a lot, when they're around mares and kind of showing off. But also horses that are overweight, we'll call them cresty in the neck, and that's just because that's an area where they deposit a lot of fat. And
So some things to notice about the video lectures on Coursera. The text is all typed, so it makes it very easy to read. The professor has chosen good pictures to illustrate what he's trying to show you, and they will often take the larger picture and just make it into a smaller version and move it off to the side when they move on to the next point, so you can still see the previous piece that he was talking about, but then you can also focus on the new piece as well. And then another nice feature that he uses is he has a video prompter in front of him so that he knows how to speak quickly, and he can also draw on the illustrations to highlight certain points. And then the last thing is the professor stays in the same position. He doesn't change camera angles. He's looking at us, and he uses hand gestures, so he really engages us in what he's speaking about. So I found these lectures to be both informative and engaging, and it almost felt like I was actually in the room with the professor as he was trying to teach me these pieces. So I really enjoyed the video lectures in the Coursera horse course.